Hi guys and girls, my name's Jamie Mordaunt and welcome back to my channel. Now over the weekend I got a little bit bored, not gonna lie. So I was on my Instagram and I asked all my subscribers there to give me some questions. Give me some questions that you'd like answers to. And I got quite a few, but I thought I'd pick out 10 and I would answer them for you. Now before we get into these questions, please like and subscribe to my channel. As I said, we've got to keep on building this baby up together. Now, what was the first question I got? First question. This is, if you had 100,000 to invest right now, what would you do with it? Interesting. Now, I'm a great believer in saving and investing. We all know that. But if I only had $100,000, I would put away probably 40% of that. And the way that markets are at the moment, I would start investing into various different equities, into more Bitcoin, into more cryptos, into Tesla. You know, I love Tesla, but building up my war portfolio for 2021. But don't forget to save your money as well and pay off your bills and debts. So my second question was, hey Jamie, what is the best advice you have ever been given or given out? Interesting. I think that would be from my granddad. And I remember I wanted some sweets. And he said, do you have money for the sweets? And I was like, no, I'm 5 years old. And he said, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. I didn't really understand what he meant, but as I got older, he explained, if you can't afford something, don't go into debt, don't use credit cards, earn your money. Once you've got it, spend it. Don't go into debt. I like that one. So what's the third question? I need to get a credit card. What one do you recommend? Well, I think you know by now that I'm not a lover of credit cards. I think they're a cognitive dissonance that you don't need in your life. You know, they get you into more debt. But if you are going to get one, I would look at one out in Asia, such as the Singapore Airlines one that they have. You know, one that gives you miles. If it gives you miles, it's giving back. One with low interest, like zero interest. And one where you can actually transfer debt over to it for no cost at all. You know, if you've got a credit card and you're paying, 15-20% on it, if you can transfer it over free of charge to one that's not going to charge you on it, do it. You know, wiping out debt. Debt is evil. Keep on telling you guys that, okay? So stay away from credit cards, but if you do, look at one that gives you a lot of advantages. What is the first bit of financial advice you give to me when I'm just starting out and I've just left university? Well, you've already got yourself in a bit of debt, so don't get yourself into any more debt. But you're going to start making yourself some money. And as soon as you get this money, you're going to love it and you're going to enjoy it. And you're going to think, right, I'm going to start splashing out on stuff.
Fellas, look what I found in my pocket. Look, a year's salary right here. What I call them? Fun coupons. See that? A fun coupon. I'm on the sloop, John B. Grandfather and me.
That's when things go wrong, okay? Don't live beyond your means. If you can afford a nice meal, get it. But don't say, right, actually I'm gonna get a filet steak when I can only afford a sirloin steak, okay? Work within your means. Don't go into any more debt. And when the time's right, start building up your finances so you can invest into your future. Step number one, okay? Hi, I'm in my mid-50s and my wife is in her late 40s. What do you think I should do to start investing, as I haven't done anything yet? Well, first of all, it's never too late to start investing. There's a Chinese proverb and it says, the best time to do something was 20 years ago, and the second best time is to do it today. It doesn't matter when you start, as long as you do it and you start investing or saving in kind. What I would say is, if you are older, you've got to put through a much larger amount of your annual income into your savings, into your investments than you would when you're younger. When you're younger, you can get away with doing a couple $100 a month. When you're 50, it's going to be a few $1,000s a month, or it could be up to 80% of your income. Put it away, put it into an investment linked savings plan, put it into investments, but you can't be too risky. You can't be doing triple leverage ETFs on Indonesia now. You've got to be looking at stuff that's going to be paying you, your 5, 6, 7, 8%, and it's going to be safe because you don't have that many more years to work and make your money. But as I said, it's never too late to start, so get cracking. Right, next question. This is from Trip McNeely. Yeah, I don't think that's your real name, is it? We should all be saving, but what should I be saving for first? House, car, emergency funds, etc. When you first start saving, one of the first things you've got to do is build up that war chest. So start putting money away just in case things do go wrong and we do have a downturn or you lose your job. Second, I'll start thinking about what do you need the money for. If you're starting a business and you need to travel, you need to have a car, make sure you've got a car that is reliable. Make sure you've got your insurance and it's full of petrol so you can actually get around. And after that, then you start thinking, well, I've got rent, so it's not something that I need today, but a want would be a house. So start saving for your house. That's what I would do. Okay, this one's from Lois. Do you live to work or work to live? I like that. I love to work. But why do I do it? I do it so I can do the things that I love in life. And I make sure that I've got good balance in there. I make sure that I can get out and play my golf, I can travel, and I try and make sure that when I am doing the things I love, I'm able to actually make money doing it at the same time. And that's why you've got to have different streams of income, not just one stream that you've got to sit behind a desk and work 12 hours a day for. So I work to live and I just build the picture around it. So I like that one. So next question is from Married Couple 25. I presume you're 25 years old, the both of you. What retirement advice would you give us as we are age 24? Okay, I would say what you need to do is you need to get yourself a investment linked savings plan that you pay on a month-to-month basis for the next 10, 15, 20 years. Using your excess of income over expenditure on a month-to-month basis to build for the future. It'll drip feed into investments, into the general, the GAMs or the ETFs, whatever it is, using an insurance-backed company or a private bank. Something which I can talk you through. It's not a problem. Just give me a call. I'm more than happy to set one up for you. Right, next one, and it's from Ralph. I'm thinking of taking an extremely heavy loan to start a new business. What are your thoughts? My thoughts, honestly, are don't do it. You don't get yourself into debt to get out of debt. I would start saving your money and chipping away at buying a business or starting something up or starting lower. Don't get a loan that you can't afford to pay off. And if you do have to get one, go to a bank. Don't go to one of these micro lending companies or anything like that that will charge you high rates, especially in places like America. It's just not worth it. I keep on telling you, debt is the devil of all. Okay, next question. Who got you into finance and do you enjoy it? Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's a great job. I don't think it really even is a job. I've always been in it. I've got a couple of degrees and one of them is in finance. And I think when I got to Singapore, I met a fantastic guy called Mark, and he really helped me, and he brought me in from the bottom up. I started off as basically a coffee boy and worked my way up the ladder there. Still work with them today, and I think it's a great world to live in, and I love learning. So every day if I can learn something new and I can help other people learn, that's what it really makes me happy, makes me smile. So yeah, I love the industry. So talk to me about it. Hi Jamie, I am an 18-year-old and I'm thinking about going to university. I think it's going to cost me around $500,000. Do you think it's worth it? Tough one. I have 2 degrees, but Do I think they're worth it? Not really. I really don't. I've learned so much more outside of life than I learned at university. But what does university do? It helps you grow as a human being, as a person, that you can start learning about how to interact with people. What I do when I hire people nowadays, I'll take them out for dinner and I'll see how they talk to people and whether they treat the people right, whether they treat the waiter right. I will see, will he tip someone? Will he offer to pour the wine? These sort of things are more important to me. You can always learn biometrics. You can learn how to calculate functions. It's not a problem. Those things are easy. Being a good human being and having a desire to be in an industry is far more important to me. Would I go to university? Yes. If you've got something guaranteed to come out at the end of it and you're going to be able to pay off that $500,000 debt? Yes. Do I think it's an absolute necessity? No, I don't. All right, I've almost paid off all of my debt except my mortgage. What now? Well, I think you've answered your own question there, although I'm going to disagree with myself straight away. Yes, you should pay off your mortgage, but there's a time value for money, and as time goes on, the value of money is going to get much cheaper. So perhaps you don't want to pay off your mortgage now. You want to start investing it into something else and just letting you pay off your mortgage further down in the future. Yeah, the security on it isn't going to be completed today, but it doesn't need to be. As I said, there's another video which I want you guys to watch. I think that gets released next week, and that is all about time value and money. What is value today will be even better value in 10, 15, 20 years time. So look at standard investments, things we've been talking about every day for the last couple of months. Enjoy. Right, and the final question, this is from Mario. He says, Jamie, how old are you and where do you live? I would say I live in Asia. I'm currently in the Philippines, but I also stay in Singapore, Vietnam, Jakarta. I'm anywhere in Asia. I'm originally from London in the United Kingdom. I'm 40 years old. I've been in this industry now for 20 years. Do I see myself going back to Europe anytime soon? Probably not. I love Asia, and it's a great place to do business. So, well, that's the end of the questions for today. I'm going to try and do another one of these in a couple of weeks' time. Kind of do enjoy them. So please, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos. And if you've got some more questions, send them through. Always happy to answer them.